a Knox County murder and robbery suspect is identified, and police say he has a criminal record in other states. And vendors are getting set up for the first WYMT Kentucky Fishing Expo in Corbin. We'll have a preview.
Slick spots were possible higher up while the rain continued for the lower elevations. We'll recap a wild Thursday now on First at 4.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, police in Southern Kentucky say they know the identity of the person who killed a customer during a robbery. They say they are looking for a man named Philip Lewis. WYMT's Phil Pendleton has more on the latest development.
Police here in Knox County say they cannot go into detail on exactly how they know that Philip Lewis is their suspect. Only their investigation led them to make that designation. Now, a warrant has been issued on the 24-year-old. They say he is the man seen in this surveillance video going into the A&B Quick Stop just after midnight Wednesday morning. He's accused of holding up the store clerk but then shooting and killing 25-year-old Gary Wayne Medlin as Medlin was simply trying to leave. Police say they don't know why Lewis was in Kentucky. They say that he has connections to Mississippi and Michigan and has faced parole violation in Mississippi. Now, police say that Lewis is obviously to be considered armed and very dangerous because of what exactly took place Wednesday morning when Medlin was shot and killed. They say they don't know if he is still in Kentucky. In Knox County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
The warrant says that Lewis will face charges of first-degree robbery and murder.
Well, this morning's system caused a few headaches for people in eastern Kentucky. Higher elevations, 2,000 feet up, got a quick light coating of snow, and it led to some beautiful photos as always. Take a look. Harlan County, the area that was impacted the most. In fact, you could see this photo from Scotty of that snow falling down, laying on the ground, and it's that light dusting that even caused a little bit more of some problems for Teresa. She said about half an inch of snow there, and it was about half an inch that caused a few slick spots on the roadways. You could see when that heavy rain moved through where colder temperatures were in Harlan County, into Lee County and Wise County. That's where that heavy snow fell. Right now, most of the moisture still off to the north-northeast. We will hold on to a few scattered chances for tonight. It's 38 right now in Hazard, a little bit warmer, but finally above freezing in Harlan and in Wise, 34 and 35 there. The 40s still out as you work into Wayne County. And for tonight, a rain-snow mix, very scattered in nature, 30 to 50% chance depending on your location, with an average low temperature of 36. Steve, we get a brief break for Friday, but Saturday and Sunday, a pretty complex system. We'll break down what we know at this time coming up in a few short minutes.
All right. Thank you very much, Andrew. Republicans are strongly dismissing House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's request for President Donald Trump to postpone his State of the Union speech due to the partial government shutdown, citing security concerns. The shutdown is now in its 27th day. Junior Senator Rick Scott from Florida, an ally of President Trump, criticized Pelosi's move as political theater.
I can't imagine why Speaker Pelosi would say there's not going to be any money. I mean, nobody believes that. Nobody believes that we shouldn't be securing our border.
This afternoon, the president postponed what he's calling House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's 7-day excursion to Egypt, Afghanistan, and Brussels in apparent payback for asking him to reschedule his State of the Union speech. The president's former personal attorney, Michael Cohen, has admitted that he paid a tech firm to fix online polls ahead of the 2016 presidential race. Meanwhile, the president's current personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, is walking back comments he made regarding possible Trump campaign contacts with Russia. CBS's Natalie Brand is at the White House with the fallout.
President Trump's former fixer Michael Cohen admitted to rigging an online poll in the lead up to the 2016 presidential campaign. He said in a tweet, "What I did was at the direction of and for the sole benefit of Donald Trump. I truly regret my blind loyalty to a man who doesn't deserve it." The Wall Street Journal broke the story chronicling Cohen's contact with John Gauger, owner of a tech marketing company, Redfinch Solutions. The report says Cohen promised Gauger $50,000 to get Mr. Trump favorable numbers in a Drudge Report poll of likely Republican presidential candidates. Gauger told the Wall Street Journal he received only about $12,000 of the promised $50,000. Last month, Cohen was sentenced to 3 years in prison after pleading guilty to campaign finance violations. In the charging documents, Cohen is said to have requested $50,000 in reimbursement from the Trump Organization for Tech Services in connection to the campaign.
If you were to investigate it further and build a charge on it, it would clearly apply as well to Trump, the businessman.
These latest revelations come as the president's current personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, is walking back comments he made about contact between members of the Trump campaign and foreign nationals.
I never said there was no collusion between the campaign or between people in the campaign.
Yes,
I have no idea if I have not.
I don't think Giuliani any longer has any credibility or is trying to with anyone who either follows the case closely or who knows the law.
Giuliani has released a statement saying he only represents President Trump and not the campaign, and that he has no knowledge of any collusion by any of the thousands of people who worked on the campaign. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Michael Cohen is scheduled to testify on Capitol Hill next month, regarding his role in the Trump campaign. It will be an open hearing before the Democrat-led House Oversight Committee. A day after ISIS claimed responsibility for a suicide bombing in Syria that killed 4 Americans and at least a dozen Syrians, President Trump shows no signs of rethinking his decision to withdraw U.S. troops from the area. The president visited the Pentagon today to discuss the U.S. missile defense policy. While there, the president weighed in on the suicide bombing in Syria.
These are great people, great people. We will never forget their noble and immortal sacrifice.
The White House released a statement expressing its deepest sympathies to the families of the Americans killed. There are approximately 2,000 U.S. troops currently in Syria. Family and friends are paying tribute to Jason Spindler, the Houston native who was killed in Tuesday's terror attack in Kenya. Spindler was a former investment banker who survived 9/11 because he was late to work on that fateful day. He gave up a high-powered Wall Street career for a chance to make a difference in countries like Kenya. Spindler was co-founder of IDEV International, a company that aims at reducing poverty through investing in developing economies. His parents say he was one of the good guys.
Jason, once you met him, you knew that this guy was going to change the world. He had a way about him that everyone would like him.
This Monday, Spindler would have turned 41 years old. The terrorist group Al-Shabaab claimed responsibility for Tuesday's attack. Pittsburgh Marine is celebrating its 40th anniversary at the first WYMT Kentucky Fishing Expo. It begins tomorrow at the arena in Corbin. WYMT's Hannah Reynolds talks to vendors preparing for the big event.
We're out here preparing for the first annual WYMT Kentucky Fishing Expo that kicks off tomorrow. Now, as I'm going around to different vendors that are setting up, getting ready for the weekend, one of the things they all keep saying is that they were hoping that Pittsburgh Marine would bring something like this to Corbin for a while.
This is an expo for the fisher people, the people who fish, and it's for all ages. And we're excited that this event has come to Corbin, Kentucky.
Now, the expo will be starting tomorrow at 4 here at the arena and will go through Sunday evening. In Corbin, Hannah Reynolds, WYMT Mountain News.
And we'll be set up at the arena all weekend, so come out and meet members of the Mountain News team. Andrew will be there tomorrow. Admission is $5 and kids under 12 get in free. We'll have more on the event coming up at 5:30. Let's head over to Wall Street now on this Thursday afternoon. The Dow closes up today more than 162 points. Straight ahead on First at 4, a new report is raising concerns about the safety of our food. We'll dig deeper in 3 minutes.
And after some rain today, we'll add even more rain to an already saturated ground. That could cause a few problems for the weekend. Those details are coming up.
Cars define the pure driving experience. While other manufacturers abandon car buyers, Toyota is committed to building cars designed with style, performance, and unparalleled standard safety features. Cars that dominate the road. Like the stylish 2019 Corolla, now with 0% financing for 72 months. Lease the sporty and aggressive Camry for $229 a month. Or get $2,250 cash back on the thrilling new Avalon. Toyota, let's go places.
For almost 50 years, Kentucky River Community Care was one of the only teams in town providing behavioral and substance abuse services. These days, competition is fierce, but KRCC knows that teamwork will always win the game. Let the team of professionals at KRCC meet all of your physical and mental health needs. Game on!
Has an auto accident left you feeling like your life has been turned upside down? Give us a call.
Who offers over 12,000 appliances in stock for immediate delivery. Who else but Big Sandy Superstore? Only Big Sandy can make you an offer like this Samsung stainless steel 26 cubic foot French door refrigerator. Don't pay $14.99, now only $9.99. Check out this Frigidaire 4-piece stainless steel kitchen package. Don't pay $24.99, now only $14.99. Super selection, super savings.
Big Sandy Superstore. Experience better.
Get the last roof you will ever buy at Taylor Metal Roofing and Siding, Jenkins and Prestonsburg.
We got all kinds of pretty colors.
#1 Galvalume metal in 16 colors to choose from.
We'll bring it right to you.
We deliver all over the region and other states.
It lasts you forever.
Enduring the harsh weather of wind, hail, snow, and ice.
Come see my papa at Taylor Metal. What could he do for my house?
Taylor Metal Roofing and Siding, Prestonsburg and Jenkins.
Because we got you covered.
The Bay Area Police have their fair share of unique cases.
He's a pipe in his head.
And there's only one man who can make sense of it all. Monk.